Good morning, students. How are you all? And today I am going to that metals and non-metals class 10. Metals and non-metals I am taking that. Right? So, what do you mean by metals? Already you know the metals. Metals we are taking iron, other metals, gold, silver, copper, iron and aluminium. These are all metals. Non-metals also. Where we will get that substance? It is in substance. That metals will get from the substance. That the substance having natural also. Natural, there is a gold, copper, silver and all. Silver, copper, white. It is in metals. And in the substance that is for man-made, that is for sulfur. Sulfur, it is a non-metal. This type of is there. We are getting from that is for sulfur. This is a non-metals. Already we know that naturally occurring substances are nothing but copper, silver, gold, iron and silver and aluminium. So many things are there. We will get from that. That is this we will get. That is for metals. That is zinc also, copper also, and so many things are magnesium. It is also manganese. That is also one metal. So we are getting. Now I am going to explain about the one more point. That is for element. Element. Element is a substance that can't be broken. That can be broken into a more simpler substance. They are all classified into different categories. First one is metals. Metals, right? Metals, non-metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Metalloids and noble gases. What is noble gases? Noble gas. These and all we are getting from the elements through. One is metal, already I know, and non-metals, metalloids, and that is for noble gases. These four things we will get from this. That is, this is sulfur is a non-metal, but here it is what? It is and that is for main constituent of acid rain. Main constituent of acid rain. This is the main constituent of acid rain, because sulfur is more in that acid rain, that we will get into that because of toxic gases will go into the space and we will get the that is bundles of that is for clouds where that is making. Then in the mix of the acid rain will fall on the ground. Understood? Next, elements is a substance that cannot be broken into a more simpler substance. They are classified into four categories. These are the four categories are elements. One is metals, non-metals, metalloids and noble gases. One by one, based on I will explain first in metals and non-metals. I will go and explain. Next, the physical properties of metals I will explain here. Now I am going to explain the physical properties of metals. First one, malleability. What do you mean by malleability? See, malleability is we can take the process of beating into them thin sheet. Beating with a hammer we are cutting and the beating we are getting a small pieces of that small layers. Just we can take, just you have to take aluminum foil we are using to keeping the food, right? This type of layers we are taking. This type of preparing, that is for malleability, because the process of beating and making a thin sheet of that, this type of nothing but malleability. That is, metals are there, metals are present. Now here metals we can make. From the metals we can make aluminum foil is there. Then we can take malleable. You mean double L E A B L E, malleable. Malleable, that is for non-metals. Non-metals, they are brittle. Brittle means it breaks. Non-metals, if you beat to the hammer, get pieces of that we cannot make this thin sheet of that we call it as, that is for non-metals does not do, that is for brittle. Brittle means it's break down into a small pieces. Understood? Then next one, second one, ductility. Ductility is the process of drawing into a thin wires If you making the iron rod is there or aluminum is there, we can make a small wires, we can make the cables of that in small wire, copper wire. This and all we can make in that. Even that, this is a metals also. It is present in the metals also we can make. That is for in metals are ductile. Metals are ductile because we can make in that metal. From through the metals we can make wires, right? And non-metals we cannot make because non-metal because a brittle. If you beat onto the hammer or beat in the image and heat and beat it, it get not that it will break off that. These non-metals will not make wires and cables or any large thin wires and all. Understood? Third one, electrical conductivity and thermal conductivity. If copper wires are there in the metals, see in the electricity, metals are good conductor of electricity, good conductors of heat and electricity, good conductor of heat and electricity because copper wire, aluminum wire, it will heat also, it make as a heat also, and it so the flow of current also will pass. The flow of current also in the pass in the copper wire. Yes, this is okay. This is the process of metals we are taking in the electricity and conducting of electricity and thermal conductivity. Okay, non-metals they cannot because here metals are good conductors to heat and electricity because of free mobile electrons. Mobile electrons means flow of electrons passing through the one to another end. That is why electrons can move in the metals. Non-metals are poor conductor of heat and electricity. The non-metals are poor and that is for heat and electricity. Next one. That is luster. Luster is a shiny. Luster is a shine. Just as you take gold, silver, that copper, aluminum, these are becoming shiny only. These metals are there present in the shiny also. We can take gold, that are gold, silver, aluminum. This and all we can take. These are metals we are present in the luster, right? And in that luster, non-metals are not. Non-metals are very hard, and what we will tell, it is a rough of that. Rough, they cannot shine. They cannot shine in the non-metals. Understood? Hardness. Metals are hardness, but some metals are soft. Some metals hardness. In metals, some metals are very soft and all the metals are hard, but some metals are soft, just as a sodium and sodium and potassium are the soft metals. If we can cut also into that, then non-metals are soft, even hard also. Non-metals is also soft, but it is hard also. We can compare to this, we can get also similar to that. And in non-metals, example, diamond is a soft and hard also. What understood? This is one example of that. Next one I am going to explain the melting point and boiling point. Metals can melt, but in high melting point and high boiling point. Understood? Metals are high melting point and boiling point. Non-metals are low melting point and low boiling point. Understood? Sonority means what? The seventh point. Sonority is nothing but a sound. The metals makes as a sound. The metal, if you just have to put on that and you shake it, or maybe you beat on the anywhere, and the sound will come from the metal. That metals are getting from the sound, but non-metals are not get sound. Sonority. See, when we hit on the produce sound, when we hit, it produce sound. Metals are sonorous. Because they will produce sound. And non-metals are non-sonorous. Which example you take? See this. If you take eraser, this is chalkpiece. If you put, you will get not sound. You will not get any more sound. Just as a metals, how they will give the sound, we will not get like that sound. But it is non-sonorous. Understood? Physical state in metals. Here one is physical state and metals and non-metals. Physical state, solid. Always metals are only in solid at room temperature. That is why metals are solid or at room temperature. becomes as a room temperature, it becomes a solid. And non-metals, they are having solid also, liquid also, and gas also. Understood? These are the 8 points I got. Next I am going to explain the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Next, chemical properties of metals. So first one is reaction in air. See, so reaction, metals react with oxygen. Metals react with oxygen in air to form metallic oxide. Correct? Metals react with air in air. What it will form? That is for metallic oxide. Metal oxide. For metal oxides are basic in nature. Basic in nature, and it turns litmus to red litmus to it turns red litmus to blue litmus. For example, we can take here. See, so we can take metal that is for sodium plus oxygen. What it is here? Sodium oxide. Sodium Na2O. This is sodium oxide. And you can take Mg plus O2. What it will use? Magnesium oxide we will get, because here you see here Mg is plus 2 and plus and O2 is minus. This plus 2 and minus 2 get cancelled. What we will get? O2 is minus 2. This also we will get. That is for what we will get? MgO. Magnesium oxide we will get. That is for magnesium oxide. Magnesium is plus and oxide is oxygen is minus 2. Then both will get plus 2 and minus 2 get cancelled. That magnesium oxide will form here. Understood? So similarly, I can tell you some metal oxides are amphoteric. Amphoteric means acid character, acid and base character. Amphoteric. Amphoteric means some oxides are, some acids are. Amphoteric means some metal oxides are having acids also and base also. Acids and base character. Example I will take here only. Listen. Says aluminum oxide plus HCl. This is HCl is acid. Acid content, right? And what it forms? What it forms? Aluminum chloride will get Al2Cl3. AlCl3. That is 2 and this is 1 3 plus what is left? H2O. Here we will get 2 H2O water. That is we are getting acid. Similarly, you gave in a base Al2O3 plus NaOH. NaOH solution is sodium hydroxide. Hydrochloric acid here. This is acid, hydrochloric acid. NaOH. This is base. This is a base. Sodium hydroxide. Right? Aluminium oxide plus sodium hydroxide. What it will get? Sodium aluminate. Sodium aluminate. Al2O3 aluminate, aluminate plus water. This is OH, this is H plus H2O. This will get. This is for sodium aluminate and plus water we will get. This is a acid, we will get here base also. The both we are getting into that way. What is that? That is for amphoteric acid. Understood? Order to the reactivity of with oxygen, that is given by orderly according to that. Sodium is a high reactive, and after that magnesium is also less than that. Magnesium and less than this, greater than that zinc. Zinc is greater than iron, that is Fe. Magnesium, sodium, magnesium, zinc, and iron, and iron is that is greater than copper. Co is copper. Understood? Orderly we are there, so we are getting the value of that. That is sodium, magnesium. Sodium is greater than magnesium. Magnesium is greater than zinc. Zinc is greater than iron. Iron is greater than copper. Next, we are taking sodium and potassium are stored in kerosene oil. Why? Can you answer me? Sodium and potassium are stored in kerosene. Why? Listen. Because sodium and potassium are more reactive in nature. Nature means in air. If it contact in air, it becomes explosive. Explosive, we can keep explosive. It will make more heat. It becomes more heat. Then it will explosive. It will bombard. Right? More explosive. It release more heat. For that purpose, we can keep in kerosene. Understood? So this part I have done up to here. In the next part I will continue in that.